Today we're going to really work on how people derive the formula of the circle. And so here I've drawn a circle with a diameter of 12 centimeters. It's the same diameter that was in the previous video. And so now I'm going to divide the circle into 4 parts for now. Yeah. And so that's, oops, it should be here. I'm so careless, but there you go. Okay, so that is into 4 parts. And I'm going to divide this in 4 parts just to demonstrate. And I'm going to color this side blue. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this so it's faster. And then the next side will be colored green, red. There you go. And then this side is colored blue. And then the other side is colored red. I invite you to do the same. So this is our activity today. Is different people would draw a circle with 12 centimeter as its diameter, and some of you are going to divide the circle into different parts. So I divide this into 4 parts. Some of you would divide this into 5 parts, 6 parts, some of you 7 parts, 8 parts, and some of you 9 parts. Some of you would have 10 parts and 11 and 12 and 13, 14, and 15. Yes, so that's what I'd like you to do. And once you finish them, is color them alternately with blue and red, just like what I did. And so after that, I want you to cut the circle. Yeah, so cut them out as accurately as you can. There you go. And so this activity, it takes quite a long time to do, to those who are not used to paper cutting. But it's worthwhile to really understand. I mean, you could just watch. Most people just watch, but if you've done it this way, it stays in you a little bit longer because you've done the activity. So there you go. And after you've cut them, you cut the different colors separately. There you go, that's my circle. You cut this color separately. There you go. So here, remember this one is from here to here is the diameter, right? And this is really important later on. So that means from here to the middle, that's the radius, right? And so if the diameter is 12, what is the radius? It's going to be 6 centimeters. And that's really important to note in our activity. Now, after you cut all all of it, what I'd like you to do is to put this in a sequence, and the sequence would be like this, right? It should be, the sequence would be in different colors, so that's sequence, and I want you to lay them out alternately. Yeah, so like this. Oops, there you go. I hope that fits the camera. There you go. So those, I want you to get a glue and paste them in like that. Now this is a circle that's been cut and have been divided 4 times. Now let's look at some of your work. Let's look at some of the work of the previous students. So, okay, this is one of the works in here that's not very clear, but I hope that's better. Yeah, that's better. So this has been, the circle's been divided how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And this circle here has been divided 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And I'd like you to look at the general shape. So that's from here to here and to here 7 times. And here is another cutout. There you go. Let's just do this. How many times has this been cut? Okay, let's try this one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this has been a circle been divided into 10 times, and this one is a little bit accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. See, and you have to think us. You have to think. So in here, I'm going to draw a rectangle. Yes, so that's the red part. Yes, it's 6 in there. And so this is a reconstruction of a circle's been cut into many, many little parts, and it should really look like this, right? So let's just rewind it, yeah, a little bit. And so here we start from the beginning, and I'd like to show you the first one. Yeah. So here the first one is this. That's the first one. There you go. And in here, this one here, well, let's just do that like that for now. Okay. And I'd like to explain this really well. Now, this part here, from here to here, yeah, from here to here, that's the radius, right? So when you do it like here, when you do it like that, you could see now, that's the one. When we have that, you could see that it's not done properly. There you go, it's better. You could see This part here is the radius. Now, and this part here is the circumference of the circle. Now, yeah, we continue doing that because here you go. Yeah. This is the radius, and that's here is the circumference of the circle. Yeah, it's the outside. And it goes to show all the way through all of that, you see? This is the radius here, that's the radius here. And here, the outside is the length of the circle, the perimeter or the circumference. The same in here. And we go in here, that's the radius, and this is, the outside is the circumference of the circle. Yeah, and circumference is pi, is 2 pi r. Yes, that's, or pi d, and this is what it is towards the end. This is the radius here, and the outside is the circumference of the circle. And so we come to the derivation of the formula. So you think about it, yeah. Let's just a quick review. Is the circumference of the circle is, yeah, done as is pi d, or the other method was using the radius is 2 pi r. Yes, the derivation of this we did in our previous sessions, and if I have time, I'll put the link below. And so now we look at this. Yeah, this is now the radius, and this one here is this one, and this one is pi 2 pi r, right? 2 pi r. Yeah. Let's just have a look at this again. So this is this one in here, and this one in here is 2 pi r. Yeah. So this is 2 pi r, but there's 2. Yeah. So this one here is just really because this is half of the circle in here, and that's half of the circle. So that means each side is only pi r. Yeah, this side is only called pi r, and this side is only called also pi r, right? And together they are 2 pi r, and that's the circumference of the circle. So this and this is 2 pi r. I have to repeat that because that's very important. Now we look at now the rectangle. Yeah, this is the area of the rectangle. How do we solve for that? Area of rectangle. How did we do it before? Is you multiply this side, yeah, the width, well, or the length, yeah, yeah, and so it should be length times width, right? And what is the length? The length is pi r, yeah. And what's the width? The width is equal to r times r. And so the area of this whole rectangle, yeah, which is based from the circle, is pi r squared, right? Pi r squared. And so the area of the rectangle here is the same as the area of the circle. Yeah. So here is the same as the area of the circle. Yes. So that's why the area of a circle is calculated using pi r squared. I hope this is really clear. Now, your homework is this. Is homework and I'm going to call each one is I want you, yeah, one by one to explain to me how to derive the formula of the circle. This is so crucial. And the more you, I mean, a lot of you would probably understand what I've just lay out, but for you to explain it is another thing. And so I'd like you to practice. I'm going to draw lots in our next meeting. And whoever is called, I want you to explain it in front of your classmates. See you in the next lesson.